Today is the day, the North American Championship Finals for the Digimon TCG. Probably the most important tournament I've participated in as a Digimon player. In order to prepare for this tournament and get one last look as to what was expected from me as someone who wants to take down this event, I decided to watch the Latin America National Finals that was held this past weekend. Just yesterday, I reacted to the EU Finals between Gabubond and Gabubond, but today I'm reacting to Lilith Loop versus Security Control. These decks are less popular than Gabubond and I think a bit more technical, so understanding how top players utilize these strats to potentially win big tournaments is pivotal for me to approaching those matchups. Hopefully this match is not just one-sided and we can have a lot of cool things to talk about from both sides, and we can learn a little something before we head into the gauntlet that will be the North American Championship Finals. Also, if you guys are watching this video during the actual North American Championship Finals, there's a very good chance I'm live right now over on Twitch. So come stop by, link is down below, drop a follow, and root for your boy as he tries to take on 15 plus rounds of Swiss and hopefully a top 8 cut. And if you guys are excited for some more reaction content here on the channel, be sure to let me know by smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, and clicking that bell for notifications so you know when my videos go live for you. But with all that being said, I think it's time we checked out the Latin American Championship Finals for the Digimon TCG. Alright y'all, I have the Latin American stream pulled up. I have the finals match here between Kevin Diaz and Daniel Carreño, and I believe Daniel is playing Lilith Loop and Kevin is playing Security Control. This matchup, as someone who loves Lilith Loop, pretty good. As someone who loves Security Control, is pretty bad / interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Kevin does to try to win, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Daniel does to try to not deck out, because that's really the only way you can lose as a Lilith Loop player, but happens more often than you might think. I'll go ahead and have their lists up here on screen as well as the links down below. I think both of these lists are super interesting. Security Control decks are always fun to look at and go, what wacky stuff are they doing today? And Daniel's Lilith Loop deck is actually really cool, and I think a lot of the stuff he chose to do, I might actually incorporate into my own personal Lilith Loop deck. As you guys saw earlier this week, I've been testing a lot of Lilith Loop for this format. It's really fun, really explosive, and I think really good. Anyways, y'all, I have this set again to 1.5 times speed because this match might be long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are excited. Let me know down below who you're rooting for. If you already know the answer, don't spoil it for anyone that does not know. And yeah, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, digital gate open. Has 3 Digi eggs. Not 1, not 4, 3. That's a pretty power move. He's like, I only need 1, but I'll play 3. Alright, Daniel is going first, hatching Sunomon, and there we see the Gazimon Evo. Gazimon actually does come up in this matchup because the reinforcing memory boost is actually a super powerful card. There we see the Upamon. So Kevin is playing a yellow-based version of Security Control, and we're seeing him hard play the Izzy and Joe. That'll keep Daniel at least at bay for a while when it comes to playing more dudes. Yep, you're seeing him right there. Choose to not promote and also not sacrifice anything. Potential security check, and he's just gonna pass. He's like, why commit when it's just gonna get removed? Smart, playing conservative, not gonna do anything until he absolutely has to / has the ability to do something, but Kevin will take advantage of that and play a reinforcing memory boost. He has a free turn, he may as well use it to recover. And there we see 2 cards that aren't good in hand or really good in security. I personally would take the Bielstar. He chose to take the Salamon and puts the Bielstar sack, so now he can just sacrifice his Gazimon and get rid of it. Oh no, we're seeing him go for the Genkaku. Might not have another rookie hand then. Oh, I lied again. I'm just wrong in 2 counts here. Giving up 4 memory. We see a Jewalt Shawarma, see Ultimate Flare, and he's just gonna attack with a Salamon here, being aggressive because he knows he has another Sala in his hand. Had that been a Cupimon instead of an Upa, he would have actually +1. That's your daily reminder, folks, to play Cupid Engine instead of Upa in your Security Control decks. More aggressive and draw more cards. And there we see a Cortramon giving his opponent 2 and drawing 2 cards. Speaking of drawing cards and being aggressive. There we're seeing the Analog Youth coming down. Milling 3, not the best, but getting more cards in his hand that he can use to combo off is nice, and of course getting more cards in the trash. People think you just sit there and draw pass against Security Control. No, you actually need to play the game and put pressure on them, otherwise they're going to have 10 billion security. So I like what Daniel's doing. I get it, but it is a risk. No questions. It's a risk. It's the memory, chokes as much as it can, passes over 4 at the end of all the memory gain effects. And let's see what it goes for. He sadly is still at risk of a Gewalt Shawarma because Rebellomon is a 7-cost Digimon. Also still at risk of Ultimate Flare as well. But he can't pop the Mem Boost, be like, oh, 7-drop, play Magna Andromon, and then play Removal Spell to get, like, all the advantage. So Daniel's doing a good job of keeping plays like that at bay. Those are the plays that really make security control a threat. And there we see the flare. So he gets rid of 2 bodies, but Daniel's trash is more than filled up to do really whatever he needs to now that his Jack raids are probably online. There we see another Genkaku. Daniel's playing 4 of these bad boys. I have to agree. This is probably the strongest card in the deck for actually advancing your board state. And here's why. He's about to draw 4 cards, discard 2 cards, draw 1 more, and gain a memory, choking his opponent at 2. Oh, I love Genkakumon and just the raw advantage it can create for you, your discard engine. Also, Aiba's broke. I'm just gonna be praising Lilith this entire reaction because Lilith is a crazy strong deck that I personally. There we see the promote of the Salamon, so I think Kevin's gonna take a more aggressive route this game, which is actually pretty smart. If you can kill a Lilith Loop opponent before they ever get Lilithmon online, that is one of the routes you can use to win as a secure control player. There we're seeing popping the boost. I wonder if he goes for a second Mem boost here then. Try to get use out of this Salamon before it probably dies. No, we're going to see the Onslaught, and that will trigger the Analog Youth and give Daniel 6 memory at the start of his turn. I believe we know he has a Gabumon in his hand, so he'll just evolve up in the Raising and probably protect a Lilithmon. But he's going to take a quick count here of his trash slash what cards he has available. I think that was 12 cards or something. 12 plus. There we see the Impmon. Really useful card, actually. It basically is a Labramon, but you, instead of getting a blind card, get to guarantee yourself a Lilithmon. Times needed in this deck. Here we see a third Genkaku. 4 of them is such a good deck, in my opinion. Love to see it, Daniel. There we see the Gazi. Okay, a little late because the M boost was already popped, but he might have an ult. Might have to go for like an early Evo. And here we're seeing him go for the Aiba. So now if this Salamon swings 2 memory, or if his Gazimon swings, we see the third Sala coming down, and that is the last egg of Kevin. I guess he only plays 3 rookies in his. He's like, why would I ever play a 4th egg? Well, Kevin, it's because if you use all 3 Salas, you still want an egg in your raising area to proc all your yellow option cards. So let's see if that actually bites him in the butt. I would hate for that to happen, man. A style choice like that being the reason you can't use option cards anymore, that would be kind of sad. The Cordramon dies to a Kinkaku. I believe that's a full line now for promote in Daniel's trash, which means plus memory drawing up a card. And he's just gonna pass. Kevin has nothing really valuable he can do, so there's no. Daniel's gonna bring up this Kinkaku. By the way, I love how fast both these players are playing. I know it's at 1.5 times speed, but it's still a lot of decisions very quickly. And here we're gonna see a nice +4. No big deal. No big deal. I wonder how many cards are in Daniel's trash, actually. He's getting close to 20. He could get some serious Jack raid value right now. Crashing a Lilith, that's when you know the hand is cracked. When you be like, yeah, my main combo piece, we can get rid of it. We have plenty. Proc the Suno effect. Yeah, there's a lot of effects always in Lilith Loop. It's hard to keep track. It's 15. That is 20 exactly, Daniel. Oh my goodness. That's the fun thing about playing against removal decks. Jack raid to 3. Sorry, no. Yep, to 5. And there we see the Lilith come down. Back both the Jack raids. Are we going to see the Mega Fusion? Come on, show me the Mega Fusion. And just may as well do it now. Sala too. Oh, yes. Yes. Get rid of that Salamon. Yes. Don't worry. If Kevin does baller plays, I'll point them out too. Excited to watch a loop combo. And then we see another Kinkaku, and we know there's 2 Genkakus already in the trash, so he could have access to 2 promote lines right now, which could be super big. And once he starts attacking, the most fun question will be asked is, what option cards do I play around? Well, I should always attack with this Zwart first, because it plays around every single scary card. Plus, if the Zwart doesn't die, all my other attacks will naturally play around Iron Fisted Onslaught. Should swing with this first, bounce to Lilith, guarantee that he can go for it. Wyvern's Breath is the BL star. We already knew that. I'm silly. If that's the case, then maybe he should have attacked with something else, like not risk. But maybe he forgot to. Like, there's the Craniumon. I remember Kevin was playing that. Yeah, that's super sick. So we know he's not gonna deck out unless this Zwart gets deleted. If this Zwart gets deleted, Daniel does run the risk of decking out. Here we're seeing him hard play a promote. That's how much resources he has. Gets back the memory, draws another card, goes back to 1, swings with it again. Iron Fist, that could be an issue, but he knows he's not gonna draw any more afterward. I guess he can make up for it. There's a defeat. Ooh, at 230, so I don't think he's at a threat to die unless another come out. That could be bad. Goes for another 2 Jack Raids. Probably another Lilith is coming down. Imagine if Lilith could recycle Mega Fusion. That would be actually broken. It would be a problem. But now it's just like it's like good. It's like the best power ceiling that can have. And there we're seeing the second fusion. Oh no! Oh no! This is actually scary because now, if we see an Iron Fisted Onslaught from Kevin, oh, duh, he's just gonna go for game. He has the Gazimon. Okay. Yeah, okay, you know, yeah, this is fine. I guess he's just like, I'll just kill him now. Whatever. That's fine. I don't believe Kevin's playing Holy Wave, so, or Tactical Retreat. Definitely a fine play to do. And there's the Magna, and he just swings with the Gazimon for game. Okay, I was worried about, like, what if Daniel doesn't kill him because the Iron Fist would get rid of both Zwarts, and then he would just deck out? But Daniel was clearly better than me and was like, no, I'm just gonna win right now. What are you talking about? I'm a 5-head. All right, so that was game 1. Actually, a pretty fast game 1 for this matchup. 2 pretty slow decks. And I attribute that to Kevin just constantly giving Daniel a good stream of resources for filtering through the deck, and as you can tell, building his trash to how high it actually ended up being. Plus, Iba's an absolute house. All right, here we are for game 2. I believe Kevin is going to make Daniel go first, as that allows him to have things move. But yep, Daniel is going first once again. He evolves into Gazi once again, and he goes for Genkaku once again. It's nice just to be like, yeah, same thing I did last time. It worked pretty well. Let's do it again. Kevin starting off hatching the and just plays a Cordramon, gets those 2 draws, wants to see as many removal spells as possible to deal with what's about to happen. Because here we're probably going to see the Lady Devimon, Rebellumon, same card, gets the memory gain, gets the extra draw off Suno, gets the Underworld's Call to draw again. It's like Lady Devimon, pretty much. And there we see the purple memory boost. And it's probably going to grab that Lilith or the promote, whichever one he doesn't already have in hand. He's going to stack it with the Lilith on top. Normally I go for Zwarts on the, because then they really depends. There we see the reinforcing, and it reveals Flare and Flare, so that's a pretty easy one. Oh, now what do you do if you're Daniel? Do you just go, well, he's going to Flare me guaranteed. I may as well lose Rebellumon instead of losing a Mega, right? That's the thing about reinforcing, man, is like you give the information to your opponents, so now they can actually create a plan where otherwise they wouldn't have had a plan. But before Daniel swings, he's going to take a nice count of what he's able to do. Probably going to grab the Kinkaku here. Yep. Wants to get Crash, ready to attack when he needs it. Plus have Peace in hand that he could evolve up into, or discard X. Yep, you definitely. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, it's gone. Cool. Let's just get that out the way. And then here you probably just evolve in the raising. You don't like doing it. No, he's gonna go for the Gazi. Good. I like this actually, because that means on the next turn, thanks to his purple memory boost, he can guarantee the ult, go, guarantee the filter, guarantee anything else, while getting rid of that memory gain. Kevin. Reinforcing memory gains huge. And here we're seeing Kevin again choose to be more aggressive, which again, I like. I like being aggressive against the Lilith loop as a secure control player. I'd probably just take the Lilith here because you want that Genkaku and trash to proc for your. There we see the Cordramon. Honestly, I'm surprised Kevin didn't swing with this Cordramon last turn. Oh no, it does. It's because Rebellomon had Blocker Retaliator. The Rebellomon's gone, so I forgot it existed. That's how long my memory lasts. There we see the promote come down. That will get rid of the Sala and get rid of the Cordramon. Super awesome interaction. Love to see it. Oh, well, if he attacks the Cordramon, I would imagine. So the effect of Kinkaku is getting rid of the Sala. There's probably some as to like what was dying by what. Probably said like swing, kill Sala, but attack Cordramon or whatever. They corrected. Sunamon and the Gabumon proc to draw 2, card 1. Okay. And he's going to evolve into Lady Dev. Get. Oh, also, Kevin played a black tie, and I totally missed that. He is playing a blocker-focused deck. I believe he's playing both Mechanorimon and Cranion, like we saw before. Cards that are actually really strong against this matchup if you play. But next turn, we're probably going to see Daniel go for a Lilith loop turn, so Kevin needs to either get rid of this Lady Dev, which is now, and the Gazimon to boot. Sadly, Ultimate Flare will not trigger both of Daniel's, what's it called, Analog Youth, because the Digimon gets Digivolved first and then deleted. And you get level 5 or higher with Sword. Rock that. There we see the Genkaku once again. And this ultimate he will not be able to stop no matter what he does, thanks to the inclusion of Memory Boost on the board, but this deck doesn't really focus. And here we see Gazi being played. I believe Kevin's at 5 security, and there's the Craniumon I was talking about coming down. That's a big deal. That cannot be Zwarded, and it's currently 13,000 deep. Stop a lot of stuff. But 10 memory to a Lilith Loop deck. We've all seen what they can do with 1 memory, right? So imagine what they can do with 10. Let's see how Daniel approaches this. He's gonna start by just assessing all of his resources and building as much as possible. Smart. Plays the Iba. Get extra draws when he evolves. Goes right into Lilith. No real reason not to right now. Draw, and I believe gets to bring back because he has way more than 10. Ball and Jack. Perfect. Just the hard evolves Zwart at 1. We know he has a full promote line in there, so he'll go back to 0 without wasting any option cards. I'm surprised he didn't play any with the Lilithmon. Maybe he didn't want to waste them? He couldn't bring them back immediately. And he gets to gain 2 memory anyway, so it mattered. And he can gain even more once he attacks. So gain 3 memory actually when he in Kaku's. Crazy. Ooh, happy bullet showering. Good call. Ooh, good hit, actually. Also, not choosing to bounce. I guess because he hard played it, he can just attack with it next turn. By the way, that is probably the move against Craniumons because, like, only thing in your deck that's strong enough to get over it is Zwart. So every single turn. That Gazi again to turn off the forcing. The reason why he didn't attack with the Genkakus is A, there's a Craniumon, and B, he didn't want to get the Salamon to actually activate and give him value. So he's holding off until the next turn where he can just like truly pop off. Heck, he can even evolve on top of one of these promotes and get value out of it thanks to the purple. And there we're seeing the Wyvern's Breath getting rid of that huge stack. But we know that Daniel conserved his resources and has Jack Ray plus Underworld's Call, which is a lot of things, but still needs to build up. And if he doesn't Mega Fusion this turn, but draws to the rest of his deck, he runs the risk decking out. So he has to make a play that hopefully involves Mega Fusion. Here we're seeing him go for the promote swing, probably again just to build more like memory. Discarding the Impmon. No, he has a rookie, but he doesn't evolve because he's Live Bullet's kind of huge. Does get rid of the Gazimon. Not getting rid of the promote. Interesting choice. And he just swings with the promote. And Kevin is not blocking. That's an interesting choice. I wonder why you don't block there. Oh, maybe so you can get 5 security with your Magna that you probably have in your hand. That's why. Go swing Sala, then play Magnadramon. Boom, you're at 5 all of a sudden. With a Craniumon. Sense. There's the Rebellomon. Sadly, Retaliation does not work. Stupid Craniumon. Ever seen the discard? He does get to gain 2 memory here, I believe. Or no, I believe you already did because he discarded. Haku effect. And here we're seeing Lilith come down. This is why I always preach for Mastemon. Mastemon's so clutch in situations like these where you want to deal damage but you can't attack. Also, it's a combo card with him. One card left in the deck. Dude, he might not have Mega Fusion. He might just be like, pass and hope that last card is Mega Fusion. If that's the situation, I feel for him. But no, we see it right there. It's peak and has to play it here. It's a bit unfortunate because he probably doesn't want to attack anymore. He would need 4 promotes to attack, and he already has 1 on board. We know he plays 4, but need all 4. Attack again. Lilithmon for the ultimate next turn, and we see another promote. Now he can evolve into the rookie if he has one. Not gonna draw any cards left. By the way, for those that don't know, you have to not have any cards in your deck during your draw phase to deck out, so he can draw as many cards as he wants to right now, and he won't actually deck. That's why I say that. Oh, does he not have a rookie? Oh, that's kind of big sad. The extra attack might actually be matter, so he might have gotten rid of his last rookie with that Itmon. That might actually be a problem. Oh, no, he's still at oh, never mind. Well, I guess that's a way to get a rookie back with the call. Pop the boost. All right, here we go. No reinforcing, big deal. The Rebellomon can block, big deal. And no, he has a Zwart coming to him on the next turn. And he probably has double Jack Raid in hand with a Lilith and a huge trash pile. So he'll definitely have more than enough swings to win. Kevin's question is, how do I not die? Well, Salamon always comes up. You don't care if it gets blocked because it's going to die anyway. There's no way he can kill more than 2 things. Forcing Memory Boost could be a really important card. Whoa, hold on. Why did that Salamon die? Did he just like swing into the Genkakumon promote that it dies? I guess if you're Daniel, you don't even block with the Rebellomon because then the Craniumon can just swing into it, and then Kevin can just go like Ultimate Flare or like Iron Fisted Onslaught, get rid of Lilith. So there's really no point. I mean, that then Kevin gets rid of his only blocker and rid of Digimon. So yeah, maybe no. Yeah, Daniel's right to not block there, and Kevin's right to guarantee the Salamon swing. Big brain moves. And I imagine he goes for Walt Schwarmer here. That gets rid of 3 Digimon. Huge. Let's do the math really quick before Daniel does his. What does he need to win? We know he plays 4 promotes, and I know of, I believe, 3 in his trash. Could have 4. I haven't counted right now. So swing with Zwart goes to 2 security. Swing with promote gets blocked. Swing with promote 1 security. Swing with promote go to 0. Swing with promote go to death. But if any cards come out of there that either recover or kill something, it could go bad. Especially if Daniel has to hard evolve into Zwart here. Can't go for a Mega Fusion play. Let's see what he goes for. Goes for the Gabu. Tries didn't do it last turn. They receive the Mega Fusion, so that's a big deal. However, if that Zwart does die and Daniel does not win this turn, that could be trouble. Big deal. They were seeing the Lady Devi come down. That must be a way for him to get more and more promotes to play because he has access to Lilith and Port. Again, Mastemon would be super clutch here. I'm just going to say it. That card's broken. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 30. Oh, he's got the magic number, folks. 3 memory off every Jack Raid. This is going to be wild. Let's see. That 5 because of the promote effect. Jack Raid number 1 to go to 8. Thank you. I believe he has another one in there already. Tan is very small. There's the Lilith coming down, going to 5, not drawing a card, but getting back double Jack Raid. I believe he has his Zwart in his hand. I saw one. All good, gets the promote, but doesn't need to actually evolve into anything, and can be played after all the checks have been done. You can guarantee get that last swing in. Basically, it's Agumon for the deck. Oh, he's playing it now. Ooh, does he not have the Zwart? Doesn't. That could be. Do you risk swinging then early? Probably not, right? Because if you do, and the Zwart you currently haven't played dies, you 1000% lose. So that could be bad. Yeah, I think Daniel's gonna pass here, actually. As weird as that sounds. Oh no, he has a Zwart. Oh, I'm silly. Wanted to maximize his ability to get cards on board. Oh, you know what this is? 6 memory jack raids. Jesus. Another Lady Dev. Those Lady Devs. Oh, duh. Because you get to make sure that they all live. I get it. I get it. It makes sense. They're pervious to Gold Schwarm. And now he goes for this to get back the double jack raid, to go double jack raid. Or jack raid plus under call. But yeah, I guess Daniel was just resigned to the fact that if the first card is Iron Fisted Onslaught, or the second or third card is, and I can't actually kill him, I guess I lose. Now we're seeing Under Call come down. He'll gain more memory. Oh, so, okay, he did do what I said. Okay. And he swung there to bounce. I see. Okay. I'm trying my best to follow what Daniel's choosing to go for and why he's going for it. I wonder if there was a reason then to evolve into the second Zwart. Or you swung. Because if I was Daniel, I would have swung with the first Zwart first to bring back the Lilith. Then I guess you still lose if it dies because you have fusion anyway. Yeah, like that's it. Well, I guess then you're forced to go. Know if you have to go for game or not, or if you can just do what Daniel did and pass. Either way, it worked out. He's fine. He's not dead. He has one more card left, but next turn, gotta win. Otherwise, the game is over. It's rid of. Whoa! Why do you not get rid of the Lilithmon there? I guess because you can just swing with the others and get them. That's probably why. So Daniel, let's make or break time, buddy. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks and a Zwart and a Jack Raid in your hand. I think you're good. You gotta go through the motions. Essentially, the last turn of this national championship wants to do it right. Digimon, that's Jack Raid. Go to. Essentially, wait, hold on. Count how many cards are in play. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It's not 40. Imagine if it was 40 cards, gain 4 memory off a single Jack Raid, gain 2 more. There's Zwart. Yeah, he's just like, bruh, you got this. Why even bother? Saying your thank yous. Good job, Daniel. Also, good job, Kevin. This matchup is not easy for you, bud. So you did your best. You were aggressive when you had to be, and you try not to die when you were afraid of dying. So congrats to both players. Congrats to everyone that competed. Latin American National Championships. The tournament was actually vastly different from the Europe one, and so it was really interesting to see how those different meta dynamics actually ended when it came to actually deciding a winner. And boom, there you guys go. That wraps up my reaction to the Latin American Championship finals for the Digimon TCG. And I gotta say, after watching this one and the EU finals, it's just awesome watching the highest level of Digimon TCG play. I mean, even a match between Security Control and Lilith Loop, 2 pretty slow decks, can be pretty impactful at almost every single point. And it was really entertaining, and I just gotta say, a pleasure to watch. Congratulations to all the players that did well in the Latin American Championship Finals, and of course, congratulations to Daniel for winning it. Y'all are absolute mad lads, and I can't wait to see what else Latin America has to offer during the World's Finals. Also, don't forget, I am probably live right now as you're listening to me with my run of the National Championship Finals. Be sure to follow my Twitch channel so you don't miss out on any more content over there. Link is down below. Anyways, y'all, that'll do it for me today. I have been your true champion, Steven. Please be sure to work hard, rest easy, and live well. And I will see you all next time. Peace.